Hello, fellow engineers, and welcome back to Polybridge 3. Oh, look, there's actually a little 3 on the back of that truck. Anyway, we are flying through the secret world, which are 5-star sheep difficulty. Oh, man, I just remembered the last level. This was so hard. So we're on to level 4, busting through. So on this one, we have a hefty budget, just under 200 grand, and... oh boy, what do we have to do here? We can only build a bridge in this light area. We can't go up into this dark area or anything. Okay, fair enough. We've got anchor points up there. There's none down the bottom, which means we're going to have to use foundations. I guess that's fine. I'm pretty sure this tanker truck is the heaviest thing in the game. 22 polygrams. What was the level called again? Busting through. So I guess we got to take this guy down here and probably bust through that wall. If we press play, and then zoom in. Yeah, look, that is a wall. You can see it wobbling. So we have to bust through there and get to the flag. Oh boy, I'm not sure I'm ready for this. Right, so let's start with the line tool, I guess. So we're going to have to start up there. You want to sort of aim straight down. So that's probably going to have to be sort of smoothish. So what I'm thinking, something like this. I mean, I should probably put that point way over there, actually. End of the jump should probably be like, I don't know, there-ish. And then we just unlock the tangents by pressing that button. And then we can have a play. So that goes there. This one does that sort of thing. I guess, I don't know, do I want to be high or do I want to be low? The trouble is, the higher I go to this grey barrier, I won't be able to like build over the top. And I reckon I probably need to. So if I just bring that one back a bit. Yeah, we'll try something like that for now. So we've got the road pieces. We go boosh to fill all of those in. So that looks pretty smooth for my road. All I got to do now is build a bridge to actually make the thing stand up. So foundations will be required. I imagine we're going to need more than one as well. So I'll shove one over this side. I mean, if I do it low down, it's probably better, but the higher I go, I can actually use the foundations as like wall braces. So maybe a little bit higher would be better. I guess we just do like similar height on both sides for now. Right, and then we've just got to try and truss this thing up. So we do trusses, which is, if I do this in wood to start with, I can then replace with steel. But basically, we just do loads of triangles all stuck together underneath, because that is the strongest thing you can do, at least in terms of trying to make this thing rigid. So we'll just do this the whole way across. So it looks like that. It sort of looks like a roller coaster or something. Anyway, we can then use these anchors to add a bit of support. So what I'm thinking, if I go to like there-ish, I can then hang a rope from up there. So like this part of the truss is all going through that. I mean, I may actually want to go a little bit further there like that, because I think I want to do like an arch down to that point. If we start from down here and then we just add some supports like that, we can then hopefully, if I put a piece through there, we can then go like over the top and then connect that through. And then can you see there's like a steel sort of arch through here? That's where most of the weight should be going. Now we can then do the same on this side. I might actually bring that down and go to that piece just so I can arch like that. Then we just hold that side up. All right, then we press play and we see, oh, it hasn't fallen. It hasn't fallen. But as that drives down, it most certainly has. So that's because you broke. So we'll do that. I might actually watch this with the stress on just so we can see like where the most stress is. Yeah, it looks like just around here is just a bit mental. I mean, I could replace a lot of these trusses with just like longer bits of steel. Oh man, that went... This truck weighs so much. And oh, that's not good. The next piece that went was a bit of steel. So why did you break? Oh, it's just so much weight. If I add that down, then that should spread the force. Rather than all coming through there, some of it should come through this one. So yeah, they're stronger, but of course that's made the truss on top break because that was only made out of wood. Right, then that bit of rope has gone. If I add another bit of rope over to there, similar sort of principle, I hope. But yeah, then that piece broke. So I guess we could turn that into a muscle, which basically just, it should half the amount of force going through that beam. Yeah, and up here, honestly, I'm wondering, do I just like do a little, if I just add extra nodes, then that weight should come into this wall brace. Yeah, look. Oh, that actually worked. Okay, this bit's good now. Down here, we had that piece broke, so we can just double that up into a muscle. That's quite a big muscle.
That's what she said.
I hope the editor put that's what she said in there. Oh, look, we nearly made it. Okay, what I'm thinking, actually, if I move this over to the right and then just slightly move this truss so that we're going down like a further piece, then hopefully... Oh, I was going to say, hopefully that will hold. Okay, that broke. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to need another muscle under here. I don't really know where to go to? Because that piece isn't really like on a line. I feel like the muscle should really be going up to there, and then that can be like wood, and then we don't even need that. It's basically just putting like an outer skeleton and an exoskeleton onto our bridge. Oh, I did smash through the wall. Good to see that. Hey, how did that turn into... I didn't make that road, did I? I didn't mean to. But yeah, if we stick with the exoskeleton thing, I think over to there, and then delete that. I feel like that should be stronger. It's like it looks like this, like we've made like a big triangle. Oh, it is stronger. It is stronger. Just the last bit of road broke. So if I do that, we've then got to just make sure that our ramp does actually go far enough. I don't know how much the wall will actually stop us. Oh, it takes a lot of momentum out. So we may want to add like another piece of road. The trouble is this is going to be quite weak because it's not supported by anything. So I imagine this will break. Yeah. Okay, maybe if I just tweak that to not go so high, and then I might just need to support this like underneath. Like if we slow down, we can see all the forces working through each piece. Yeah, so that broke. I mean, look at the smash through the wall, the slow of momentum. But yeah, that piece went. So I reckon we'll just steal in there. And then if that doesn't break, which it hasn't, we should be fine. Right, are we going to make the jump? Do we have the momentum? It's looking tight. We might do... Oh, I don't know. We might do it. We might not. Oh, it's so close. Look how close the flag is. No, the truck. No. So yeah, annoyingly, we are going to have to tweak these up a bit. So if I just move all of them up slightly, then after a bit of tweaking, we should get to a point where we make it. Nice. Oh no, max stress 100. Oh no, we broke. We broke somewhere. Where did we break? You. What are you doing breaking? I mean, for now, I'll just put a bit of steel in there and hope that that sorts everything. I wasn't really expecting breaks back there. No, look, it's still breaking everywhere. That bit of road broke. Oh, really? If I make that triangle bigger, I was going to say that worked, but look, a piece back here broke. I mean, I can make these trusses bigger, actually. All right, anyway, a little bit of tweaking, a little bit more steel. I think we've done this 140 grand, though. I think that's quite pricey. But yeah, easily land. Look, we even drive the edge. We're in the top 7% already. 119th in the world at my first stab. How did Tyler do at this? He spent £1 million exactly. Fair enough. What are the cheapest solutions though? 87 grand, 90 grand? Oh, I was thinking maybe I could get down to that sort of level. I don't know if I could. I mean, probably worth having a little try though, because I feel like this isn't like the best design by any means. So places to start. I mean, it's quite a mess actually now I'm looking at this. But this area is double truss. So potentially I could remove all that truss underneath. So if we press play now, how does that affect everything? Oh, it affects it badly. It affects it badly. But yeah, I'm sort of thinking that looks like the most sensible thing to do. If I just sort of adjust this, like maybe we make this like a nice truss on top. So we keep this steel arch going. Oh, I can't actually build outside it at all. Oh, that's quite annoying actually. I thought I could go a bit closer to it than that. I mean, that should be fine. And then this side we go back down to there. And then in the middle, we can just truss these in like more equilateral looking triangles. So then we've still got that steel sort of through arch structure. And that's where all our force will go. And you see actually now I've pressed play. That's not as yellow. Oh, it actually worked almost. I mean, the truck made it. We lost a piece down here. And what I was thinking down here though, if I actually get rid of those, just making this muscle like way smaller, because that's a lot of money, and then trying to rebuild this onto there. So I'm gonna have to go a little bit further, but yeah, this looks quite neat now, and it holds. We're down to 132 grand. The other thing, these bits in the middle, they can probably be wood. So if we just replace them all like that, it's the steel arch that requires all the strength. So hopefully that will hold. Yep, still holds. Down to 128 grand. Things where we use muscles, the middle bit in there, they can just be wood rather than steel. So same with that one probably, and then that one there as well. So if we play that shouldn't affect anything. Stress is so high, by the way, 95%. But yeah, happy with the middle now. Not really happy with up here. I mean, it's a lot of steel. The steel doesn't go red at all. If I just replace all these with wood again and then just play, maybe I can sort of tweak them a bit. So these are now all wood, so we should see them break. Oh, they didn't break. What? They didn't break at all. Okay, question. Do I need like those two bits? Oh yeah, I see yellow now. They're gonna break. Yeah, fair enough. What if I replace what was there with a little wooden muscle like that? So that looks quite good. Yes, it worked. It worked. I could also swap that piece with a muscle. I mean, I could potentially just go up to that. So let's try that. Yeah, it worked. It worked. Oh, no, it didn't work. Oh, negative effect further on down the bridge. So what actually happens further down? Yeah, that piece broke. That's quite random that was fine and now it's not. Right, what if I replace that with road? Because road is stronger than wood. Not as strong as steel, but it's also cheaper than steel. Okay, that worked. That did work. Let's just have a look up here. Anything else I can do? So can I make these trusses like smaller? Because are they actually doing anything? I mean, that's gone quite yellow now. No, that was fine. Okay, that's good. It's only a little bit of money, but we are saving money. I mean, do I need this to be a triangle? Could I get rid of like that one and just keep that one? Yes.
Yes.
Then can I raise that up to the cheapest point? Yes. Can I raise that up any further? Yes. So basically, I'm just going to go around, keep raising... keep raising them up until they break, like that. All right, and then, do I need that piece of rope? Because that's 1,600 quid. Is that rope enough? No, it isn't. Okay, I do need both. Could I potentially just do like a straight through like that, though? Doesn't look like it. Okay, fair enough. So I guess for now, the top is sort of as cheap as we can get it, unless you want to replace those with muscles. But what if I were to like arch this up a bit more? Yeah, the trouble is this piece starts off like in the yellowy orange, and then as we add weight, yeah, it's just gonna put all the force down there. We could add like an extra arm. I mean, maybe actually, could I bring this up a bit so that the force coming down here sort of, it doesn't try and snap this as much? It's so yellow from the start. No, this isn't working. No, I played about quite a lot. I think that's the best I can come up with. I mean, I'm just wondering, would it be worth like that? Adding a little truss there stops it moving. Oh man, it is. Right, anyway, tweaked it to that, and that seems to work. If we just speed up. Yeah, that's good. 118 grand now. So, oh, we're now in the top 1%. What ranking is that? 13th? I could get top 10. What have I got to get to? Under 105 grand. Oh, that's quite a lot to save, actually. That is quite a lot to save. I'd have to get rid of, like, all of these muscles and the top one and do more. Top 10, quite tricky, I think. Yeah, it'd have to be something like that. And if I press play, that's just dead. I'll tell you what, though, whilst I have a little play, why don't you guys enjoy some engineering time? And if you can still hear afterwards, you didn't listen hard enough. So be sure to check out the album on Spotify. It's called Now That's What I Call Engineering and has 51 of these lovely parodies. So yeah, editor, hit it.
Okay, let's go.
My bridges make architects go hard, and they're like, it's better than ours. Damn right, it's better than yours. Engineering will win the war. My bridges make architects go hard, and they're like, it's better than ours. Damn right, it's better than yours. Engineering will win the war.
Alright, so I've shaved my hardest. That's as cheap as I can go. I can't get to under 105. But to be fair, pretty good bridge. As long as I'm close to the top 10, I think I'm happy. Nice to do a bridge that's actually just like engineering. I got 12th in the end. Let's have a look in the gallery at the very cheapest budget. So 92 grand. They've even got their own propaganda. It's not RC propaganda, so I do not approve. They didn't show their design. Okay. The next one, Matthew is a noob. I mean, fair play. You can see it's really just like equilateral triangles everywhere. They got a bit of a tension bridge over there though, but you can see using the two foundations was key. Oh, I wonder if doing tension would have saved me. They didn't do it up there, which makes sense because you need that nice arch. They've done another one where they've done, oh man, that had a lot of movement. So this version just uses like a lot of wood instead of any steel. Now, I've also got this one as well. And look, can you see that side? The foundation's really high. This side, the foundation's really low. I did fiddle with my foundation heights to see how they affected the cost, but I did not come to that conclusion. By the way, how many replays has this Matthew guy got? Every other one is him. Oh, look, that's a name I haven't seen in a long time. Schmoldfelt. That's definitely how you pronounce that. But yeah, interesting design. By the way, that one, did that jump over the wall? Yeah, it like bounced over the top of it. That's probably a good way to require less momentum. Right, anyway, time to look at the highest budget. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I can't believe that's not an Allen solution. That makes you worried for what Alan Solutions actually is. But that was a nice jump, clearing the wall. That man with a huge wave. He says, hi, RC. He says it every time. He's always there to say hello to me. Then we got the Nifty sponsor solution. Nifty, the only T that will allow your truck to drive straight through a concrete wall with no issues. Warning, Nifty accepts no responsibility if you drive your truck through a big concrete wall. Anyway, then we've got this one by Wind. And oh my god, look at the cables. There's so much tension on this bridge. This one, oh my god, look at the muscles under there. Dembe has got like, they got like an arch over the top and then they've cabled in between. A bit of like suspension. Look at the height of that jump. Oh, look at the landing. Stuck the landing. I'm getting worried. We haven't seen an Alan Solution yet. By the way, what is that on the left? Is that just like some sort of weird counterweight? I don't know why that's there. Oh, there we go. Alan. Well, that is a very trussy piece of engineered engineering with RC propaganda dangling underneath. By the way, with the RC propaganda, Matthew is a noob with another submission. He's determined to get onto this week's episode. What I don't understand as well, he actually, although he had all the replays in the top 10, he's not actually in the top 10. What? I don't understand how that works. Anyway, we'll take 12th. We'll move on to the next level. It's called Falling Roads. Potentially a little callback to Polybridge 1 or maybe Polybridge 2. Polybridge 2, I think. It had a falling road glitch where you could drop... I think, well, to be fair, I think that still happens in this game. But you can drop road onto vehicles and it just flings them across the map. In my in screen, actually, check out the cheese video. I actually did a video completing the entire first world using only like the cheeses. It's quite a good one, actually. Anyway, what have we got here? We got a steamroller. Got to get them across to that side. We got these bits of road, and it looks like, yes, we can't build any road ourselves. So when we press play, they just fall straight down, and then so does the steamroller. So I guess what we got to try and do is use springs to create like a sort of cushion as it lands, a bit of suspension. So if we go for a bit of truss over the top like that, we'll definitely need to steel up the outer edge just to make it strong. And then we just want to put like some springs down there. I think these nodes should touch that. So as we press play, that should fall down and provide a nice bridge for our guy to walk across on. Perhaps, can I lower this slower by adding like a bit of a wall brace? Like if I did that sort of thing, will that spring... I mean, it did. Yeah, it did slow it down. Yeah, if I were to add like another one of those, maybe another spring there. I mean, I could add a little node underneath just so I can do that. But that should slowly lower that. Oh, no. I don't know if this is working. I mean, it does look like it's falling slower. It then just gets annihilated. I mean, what if I make these as big as possible? So like that. Oh, that was close to not breaking, but it did break. I'll tell you what, I might just copy all of this and shove it on here. If I just rotate it. Oh no, the roads are different lengths. I can't just rotate it. Fine, game. I'll draw it all myself by hand. So we'll truss the top bridge in, add some springs, and then see how that works. Okay, they both sort of break. What I'm actually thinking, could I replace like one of these with a spring on top just to add a bit of give? Yes. Oh, look, left side is working. Is it now strong enough to hold the roller? Oh, sort of. I think if I move that node up there, because I think what happened, that node sort of fell off. Oh no, that's sliding too much. Oh no. Okay, we may need to move these like... Oh, I don't know. Where do I want to move them so they don't fall off? Oh, dear. Yeah. Oh, there looks good. There looks good. So that node's sort of off, so it can't slide forwards. Okay, that's... Ooh. I was going to say that's perfect, but then everything just went wrong. I just tweaked the other side, and that didn't break this time. So let's see. Can we get up and over? No. If we make these slightly... Oh, no, they need to be taller. These need to be smaller, I guess. Yeah, there you go. We got some height difference now. So we might be able to drive on top of that without breaking anything. Yes. Oh, that's looking good. That's actually looking good. Do we have the power? No. Yeah, that's what I thought might happen. If I make that spring, like, smaller by doing that, I was going to say then hopefully that might work, but it hasn't worked. I mean, the other thing I could do, I could put that back in and then just add some springs, like, down there. Yeah, the trouble is that makes this road stretch. So yeah, bad call, bad call. I need the spring in the top. Maybe I'll put the spring like up this end, maybe. Oh no, that's still broke then. I'll just keep trial and erroring it until it works. Okay, so over there could work because that should have less of a hill for the roller to drive over. So look, it bends there, and then we might be okay to get up. Yes, did you see the stress then? It went up to 97. Anyway, we've done it. 39 grand out of the 96 grand budget. Top 9%. That's not bad. 163rd. We beat. Oh my goodness. No way. We beat Tyler by 1 place. That was completely unintentional, but I like it. What were the cheapest solutions? They're in the 20 grand mark. All right, let's have a look. The cheapest way to do it. Oh, I was using all wood and then just a few more springs. Now you'll notice there's no spring like landing. So if you watch, it literally just flaps down. Oh, interesting. Did everyone do? Yeah, look, you can see it really slapping down onto that. Onto that rock in the middle. So look, Strudel showing some RC propaganda, still getting in like the top 10. Fair play. That is commitment to the cause. So yeah, it was all about just slapping down rather than adding the suspension things that I did. If we have a look at the highest budget, oh, of course it is. He's back. Alan using flexible engineering principles here. Spring dampening dynamics. I love the engineering skills. I don't know what that is. It's like an upside down T. Oh, hang on. If you take Nifty and you turn it upside down, what does it spell? Yeah, exactly. Right, we move on to the next one. Cat Ninja. Interesting solution there. Right, this one. Oh, look, no suspension at the ends, but it lowers down really slowly using these counterweights. Eclipse, that's insane. So does this one not use springs at all? Let's have a look. Yeah, there's no springs. It's just like a mechanical contraption. That's really cool. Then the other top budget ones, that just uses a whole load of springs, a whole load of truss. The next one, a whole load of springs. And yeah, so this is basically my design, but like super over-engineered. Look at all the springs down there. Fair play. Well, there's something about the way those ones move I don't like. And we're not showing that one, Edsel. We're not showing that one. All right, anyway. Oh, no. The next level is hydraulics. Oh, again, we can't move the road. And we've got a zigzaggy pattern. So I guess we've got to straighten this out somehow. Oh, how am I going to do this? I think we might have to do it next time. I'm going to need to do some hydraulic training before I even attempt this one, I think. So for now, I'll say peace, love, and bridges. Bye, guys.